Hello YouTube, August 10th, 2016. I hope I make it through this video. So I really can't afford to be talking all over today. I'm coming on here very late. I got an order that came in today that I won't be able to show y'all till tomorrow. That came 4 days earlier than expected. It's regarding my, aesthetics business. So I will talk more about that on my main channel and my fan page, Diva Lawan. But today we are here to talk on more serious matters. Once again, Donald Trump has spewed some bullshit again and nothing happens. I mean, the person has proven that he can literally get away with ordering a threat on the former first lady, and still everybody says, well, it is what it is. I mean, only in this darn old racist day and age where somebody of Donald Trump's caliber can imply a threat on our darn on former first lady, and due to the hatred of Hillary Clinton, due to the people hatred of Hillary Clinton, y'all think that's acceptable. I swear you can't make this shit up. So long story short, I'm looking at the darn on little debates of Trump. Y'all know I try to keep myself updated no matter how much I can't stand the motherfucker. I still got to keep myself updated. And I literally sit here and hear him say there's nothing you can do about Hillary Clinton appointing the judges. Well, at least, the Second Amendment, if somebody acts upon it, and that'll be a tragic day. And once again, the Republican Party, who can't even come together on their own issues, are still once again divided on the topic. Almost like HB2. Half of the people on HB2 think transgenders are the darn on pedophiles, which shows a zero. Although there's not one case of a darn on transgender committing a said crime. And then the other half thinks men's going to dress up as women to violate the law. But what's stopping a man from dressing up as a woman now without said law? So they divided on that issue. And then on this issue right here, which I think is the utmost disrespect to our first lady, well, former first lady and soon to be president, is the fact that half of them are actually saying, oh, well, he didn't mean it. It was a joke. I don't see nothing funny. I don't see nothing joking about ordering a hit out on the first lady. And if anybody else was to say that, if a regular citizen was to hint or joke at a former first lady's assassination, there would be darn on FBI and everybody at their door, regardless of darn on party, regardless of whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, or Libertarian. There would be a darn on swarm of darn on Secret Service agents at your door. But darn on Donald Trump still getting the campaign as darn on potential president of the United States. Get the fuck out of here. And then what really pissed me the fuck off is we're used to this bullshit from darn on Donald Trump by now. But darn on Rudy Giuliani done a step to a whole new low because he was on the side that defended that bullshit, talking about it was just a joke and everybody was laughing. Based on the fact that everybody was laughing, it was perceived as a joke. Okay, so just because it was a room full of darn on fellow bigots that considered the shit funny, it's a joke to apply a threat on a darn on government official's life. How is that any different from a person applying the threat on a police officer's life? Y'all be the first one to say blue lives matter and we shouldn't threaten the police and all this, that, and the third. Yet you just say Donald Trump is joking about having a threat putting out on our former first lady. Our former first lady. I mean, that's just hypocritical to a motherfucking T. And I don't understand it. If I have any Republicans that come across this video, please tell me how can somebody who's against darn on police being attacked and killed and say we should have stricter rules on people who attack police officers, yet you have somebody threatening darn on former first lady's life. You went on a whole crusade for a whole month on Beyonce with her formation video, and the video had a little boy dancing in the street and the darn on cops having their hands up. Boy did not have a gun. Boy was not charging at the police. He did not have any weapon that would put the cops in the video in any form of moral peril. The Super Bowl, she was dressed up in a darn on homage to Michael Jackson. The background dancers were simply dressed up in afros and holding up a fist. So just because a group of strong black women are in unity paying homage to the 50-year anniversary, which took place 50 years ago, 50 feet from the darn on place of the Super Bowl that year, to honor Malcolm X of the Black Panther movement. That was a threat on police officers to the point where y'all actually had darn on cops protesting and not doing her darn on shows in the beginning part of the game. All based off of the darn on video. They didn't even have any inclination of threatening police officers. Of all things, it targeted police brutality and not officers in general. But just based off a little inclination of police brutality, y'all protested Beyonce for a whole month. Y'all trash talked her for a whole month. And she is an artist at the end of the day. An artist and an entertainer. So even if she was on a Azalea Banks type of shit and did some sort of threatening of police officers, she's an artist. And y'all still trashed her. And her video didn't have any inclination of all of police attacking police officers. But you have somebody who is a president of wannabe president of the United States. Shouldn't he be held to a much higher regard than a Beyonce? At the end of the day, even if Beyonce was in the wrong, shouldn't we hold our potential candidates to a higher degree than a darn on entertainment artist? An entertainment artist. Y'all trash talk Beyonce for a full month, brought out her husband drug dealer past and everything else. I don't know what darn on Jay-Z being a drug dealer 30 years ago had to do with darn on Beyonce's police. It seems like you always got to find something irrelevant to tarnish the name of somebody who's preaching something on injustice. Almost like the darn on woman. Here's another case where you bring up something totally unrelated to the cause. Woman negligent, not looking after her child following the gorilla pen. Y'all feel the need to bring up the darn on father's darn on history for over 10 years ago, who wasn't even at the darn on park when the darn on boy fell in. And then talked about it like it was casual. Like, what does the darn on father's criminal history has to do with the darn on mother's negligence? Always finding something to tarnish the name of somebody. But here we got a darn on candidate running for president, implies somebody should take out Hilary Clinton, and y'all just trying to sweep it under the rug like it's a good day. I mean, when is enough going to be enough? I mean, this is just complete bullshit at this point. And my thing is this. We're darn on still talking about Hilary Clinton with this darn on email scandal, which doesn't show any immediate threat on anybody's life, which didn't show any plot to kill anybody. It may show some secret business transactions. And that's still not right. It is what it is. But if we're still going to hold Hillary Clinton on email scandals that she's been cleared of, I definitely think there should be a full investigation on darn on Donald Trump. Even though it's not going to come out to anything, because of course he's not serious about the bullshit, but just based on the fact that he threatened the first lady, there should still be a grilling from darn on the FBI to darn on Donald Trump. They should sit Donald Trump darn on ass and grill his ass 17 hours, just like they grilled darn on Hillary Clinton 17 hours. Two wrongs don't make a motherfucking right. If you think darn on Hillary Clinton is wrong, and then you want anybody in darn on office who's not a politician, even somebody like Trump, he should be held up to the same regard. So with that being said, I think there should be a full-on investigation into Trump's actions, and add this to the darn on list of other things he's been lying about. He's been lying about being a multi-billionaire, and I have a throwback video that I'm going to release on Thursday revealing the fact that he's not a billionaire at all, and some people suggest that he's not even really a multi-millionaire in hundreds of millions of dollars. He's been applying for government assistance programs for a darn on 5 years now and getting darn on tax breaks on that. Yet you want to file bankruptcy and hide millions of dollars at the same time. Yet you got people who are just 2 notches above poverty facing 10 years of jail time. You have Big Frida of Louisiana facing potentially 10 years for food stamp fraud. Yet you have Donald Trump, who's a self-proclaimed multi-billionaire. He's filing multiple government assistance programs for people who are meant to make $500,000 or less. Yet ain't nothing been talked about. Once again, when is this going to be enough? So I'd love to know y'all thoughts down below. of this darn on incident? What do y'all think of darn on Donald Trump literally getting away with putting out a darn on threat and suggesting that somebody should take care of Hillary under the Second Amendment? I mean, this is truly a disgrace for me. And at this point, I've never been a supporter of Donald Trump in this darn on race, y'all. That's why I've always say when the first part of the game, vote for Ted Cruz, John Kasich. Who else was Republican in the game? Ben Carson, Governor Chris Christie if you was Republican, or vote for whoever you want. Anybody but darn on Trump. I understand that Hilary Clinton is just as polarizing, but what Hillary Clinton is not going around doing, she may be you may consider her a shady, corrupt businesswoman, but she is not ordering hits out on anybody. She is not putting down people based on their race. She is not darn on government and people's sex positions and everything else. And we'll talk more about this in different videos, but I'd love to know y'all thoughts on Donald Trump. Matter of fact, there's that motherfucker right there. And you honestly got racist motherfuckers just sitting there laughing. Just laughing. But these the same motherfuckers who, and see, I'm about to go off. Let me go ahead and cut this short before I go off. The same motherfuckers who wanted to trash talk Beyonce are laughing about a potential assassination of Hilary Clinton. I mean, I can't. I can't no more. Regardless of who you voting for, vote for anybody but Trump. Go in carpool. Get your get your cousins, your aunties, your brothers, and your sisters who don't got a car. Jump in the car. Ate like darn on clowns. They call us clowns anyway. If you're darn on black with a darn on wide nose, we be some clowns the motherfucking day voting for darn on Hillary Clinton, voting for John's what's her name, Miss Steen or whatever. And then the other candidate, y'all know I'm Team Hillary Clinton, but if you're a third party, it is what it is. Anybody but darn on Trump. Get in your cars and vote. We cannot allow this type of mess in office. So that is it. Leave y'all tips and suggestions down below. I'll reveal some more videos in the next day after, and I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.